Sebastian here, curator of the Sonic Symphonic podcast and composer of the Kalasin series of albums. Oh man, I'm happy to be back here doing a review and listening to some music and giving my old eardrums a blasting. I feel like I haven't done anything in absolutely ages, and the schedule has just kind of fallen back a little. It's part of to do with the season that it is, all Christmassy and whatnot. Work has been absolutely crazy. I'm getting invited out places as well afterwards doesn't help, and I've been fortunate enough to receive some attentions from the female part of our species. So whilst I'm not particularly been behaving like a monk these last few days, this week, whatever, we could talk about one religious figure which will lead us to the band. I'll get there in the end. Thomas Aquinas, philosopher, sort of cleric, priest, was very famous for bringing a lot of sort of philosophy from the days of Socrates and embedding it and matching it up with religious material and religious ethics, and one of the things he's come up with was something we call the Pauline Principle, which is the name of the band which I'm interviewing today. There we are. Where are we? 1 minute 25 seconds into the video, and I finally got to the band, the point. So yes, the Pauline Principle. What is that? So when you're confronted in life by a kind of situation that there is no easy resolution to. This could be something quite immediate and, dangerous, or this could be a moral dilemma. The Pauline Principle says that evil may never be done for the sake of good. In other words, the end does, never justifies the means. So, yeah, I like that concept. I've never heard the Pauline Principle before. I think we follow our various tenets, no matter what kind of faith we are. I'm Buddhist, and the Pauline Principle. That's quite a nice, succinct, condensed version of some of the precepts that I follow, and I quite like that. So I like the band's philosophy and the choice of name, and their artwork's quite sort of dark and sort of gloomy, but very striking. And it's metalcore. I seem to be getting a lot of metalcore pointed in my direction, which is great because I'm sort of a bit of a discovery of this genre. So the Pauline Principle, as a band, they were formed in 2020. It's a pandemic band, and there's so many great pandemic bands, and this band is no exception. It was an online collaboration of 4 musicians from Russia, Germany, and the USA. And they, share the same passions, and they've, put this together. So the single we're going to watch. It's going to be a video review, and it's called "Tear Out the Pages." So let's get into it. Feel with sorrow. Scrutinizing to the thoughts of the dead. wow, that was a great single that absolutely forced its way right through my ear canals into my memory and blasted away the dusty, annoying Christmas music overtones, and that lingered in my brain because I've been forced to listen to the damn stuff all last week, and it's a non-stop, you know, this is just non-stop, isn't it? Christmas music is absolutely everywhere. What a single. There was no direction where that song didn't go. The chorus and the harmonies, that absolutely kills it. And it's like it's for just I cannot talk, man. It's just the right amount of, like, you know, sort of light and openness before you sort of contract into heavy riffs that just, you know, the change, the breakdowns, they're just so exciting. It's an exciting single. It's a really good single. And the vocalist, I could watch him for hours. He's so emotive, and what fantastic tones as well. It's just so full of expression. I really like this band. I really like this this kind of introduction to the genre, or the journey into the genre that I've been getting, and this is the best metalcore that I've heard. You know, there are bits in there that remind me of other genres. It's a bit like a bit sort of speedy, a bit thrashy in places. And it's a fantastic job. You know, to think that, you know, this is what you know, humans are capable of when we're locked up, you know, and, you know, like, you know, pandemic style, and, you know, we turn our attentions to just beautiful endeavors such as musicianship. And, you know, I hope there's longevity in this band, and I'm going to be giving the rest of their stuff a listen. So I'm going to put links below. But I 10 out of 10. I thoroughly enjoyed this. This is great. It's gonna be on my repeat, like, playlist. It's such a good single. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I can't describe that enough. And as I say, with regards to the Christmas music, oh, what a switch up. Oh man, I was so happy to be in this chair doing what I'm doing, of discovering music like this, and bands like the Pauline Principle. And there you go, and great philosophy behind it, as I've already talked about. Go and give them a follow, give them the support. You know, these guys deserve it. They really do. And that's me, like, over and out. And yes, I shan't take so much of a break from this chair, because look, listen to the epicry that, you know, I get sent. It's I love doing this. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Over and out.